work of today is the history of tomorrow, and we are its makers. Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, His Excellency Consul General of India, Mr. Muhammad Shahid Alam and Dr. Shakila Shahid Alam. Respected Chairman of the School Managing Committee, Mr. Mohsin Hussain Khan. Esteemed members of the School Managing Committee. Beloved Principal, Dr. Muzaffar Hassan, Vice Principal of Boys Section and Girls Section. Respected school officials, HMs of various blocks, parents, teachers, and my fellow friends. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and a very warm morning to you all. Today I, Zana Latif, along with my co-anchors Ms. Naila Athar Khan, Master Hamza Mia Sahib, and Master Sri Kishan Sethu, welcome you to witness this momentous occasion, the Investiture Ceremony 2022-23.
A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. A leader sees more than others see, who sees farther than others see, who sees before others see.
Leaders are the burgeoning cascades of profound visions. They are bold, courageous, and proactive. They are the altruistic clouds empowering others to triumph by giving all what they have. They are the flame of guidance in the darkest of hours. Leaders who are not born but made, just like everything else, with hard work, as said by Vinci Lombardi.
Today, we have gathered here to witness the illustrious program, the Investiture Ceremony 2022-23. the most awaited program of the academic year. The young leaders will be endowed with their profiles to discharge their duties honestly, as it teaches them lifelong skills of being powerful and caring at the same time, making them the best citizens the society could ask for.
To begin with, let us now unfold this distinguished and eminent gathering with the recitation of verses from the Holy Quran by Abdur Rahim of 12B4.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبحان الذي خلق الأزواج كلها مما تنبت الأرض ومن أنفسهم ومما لا يعلمون وآية لهم الليل نسلخ منه النهار فإذا هم مظلمون والشمس تجري لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم والقمر قدرناه منازل حتى عاد كالعرجون القديم لا الشمس ينبغي لها أن تدرك القمر ولا الليل سابق النهار وكل في فلك يسبحون وآية لهم أنا حملنا ذريتهم في الفلك المشحون وخلقنا لهم من مثله ما يركبون.
Jazakallah khair.
Now, I would like to call Miss Maryam Atiq for the translation of the holy verses.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Translation of verses 36 to 42 from Surah Yasin. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Exalted is He who created all pairs, from what the earth grows, and from themselves, and from that which they do not know. And a sign for them is the night. We remove from it the light of the day, so they are left in darkness. And the sun runs on course towards its stopping point. That is the determination of the exalted in might, the knowing. And the moon, we have determined for it phases until it returns, appearing like the old date stalk. It is not allowable for the sun to reach the moon, nor does the night overtake the day, but each in an orbit is swimming. And a sign for them is that we carried their forefathers in Aladdin's ship, and we created for them from the likes of it that which they ride. Jazakumullahu khair.
Jazakallahu khair, Maryam.
The beauty of nature's bounty brings comfort and warmth into an environment. Flowers provide a way to brighten someone's day, extend sentiments of congratulations or gratitude. So, I call upon the head boy, Master Mithun Raghu Velluru, to welcome the chief guest, His Excellency, Consul General Mr. Muhammad Shahid Alam, with a bouquet of flowers, a token of heartfelt gratitude and deep affection. Thank you, sir.
I invite the head girl, Miss Manhar Rizwan, to welcome Dr. Shakila Shahid with a bouquet of flowers as a token of our heartfelt gratitude and deep affection. Thank you, ma'am.
A successful person finds the right place for himself, but a successful leader never fails to find the right place for others. Delegation of responsibility and giving authority to children is important as it teaches them lifelong skills of being powerful and caring at the same time, making them the best citizens the society could ask for. May I please invite the Literary Secretary, Ms. Sayyida Alisha Sharyar, to welcome the gathering.
To be a combination of both exuberance and peace, finding opportunities in difficulties, adjusting sails and venturing the seas, building an empire piece by piece. With a vision clear in the mind, determination in the heart, today's torch bearers, tomorrow's successful leaders. Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, His Excellency Consul General of India, Mr. Muhammad Shahid Alam and Dr. Shakila Shahid Alam. Respected Chairman of the MC, Mr. Mohsen Hussain Khan, esteemed members of the Managing Committee, beloved Principal Dr. Muzaffar Hassan, Vice Principal Girls Section and officiating Vice Principal Boys Section, respected school officials, HMs of various blocks, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to one and all. Today, I, Sayyida Alisha Sharyar, welcome you all to witness the solemn occasion of the much-awaited Investiture Ceremony, where the young budding leaders are bestowed upon with their duties. I feel privileged to be saddled with the responsibility of welcoming you all to this special occasion. And on this wonderful day, we are honored to have a great panel of esteemed guests. We are highly privileged to have among us His Excellency Consul General of India, Mr. Muhammad Shahid Alam and Dr. Shakila Shahid Alam. Welcome, sir. Welcome, ma'am. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. But once you become a leader, success is all about growing others. The Investiture Ceremony is one of the first momentous occasions of the school where the newly elected members of the school senate are officially vested with their power positions. Today, after intense level of selection and crossing over to the other side, the cabinet members and student leaders will be entrusted with their profiles. This is a much-awaited event in the students' life as it gives them the return for all the efforts put in by them in their curricular and co-curricular activities throughout the years. It gives them a sense of responsibility towards fulfilling their commitments. Today is the day of pride for all of us as we gather here to witness the young leaders take up the role and responsibility in carrying the path to success and leaving a legacy behind. Once again, I welcome you all to this bright and propitious day and I wish you all the best. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you, Alisha.
Great leaders do not set out to be a leader. They set out to make a difference. It's never about the role. It's always about the goal. Now, you will witness the much felicitous oath-taking ceremony as the newly selected cabinet members march forward to be officially conferred with their powers and positions.
Cabinet, attention! Cabinet, left and right, turn! Cabinet, by the left, forward, march!
It is not the oath that makes us believe the man, but the man of oath. Now the members of the student cabinet will take the oath to pledge their loyalty, integrity and selfless service to the alma mater.
I would now like to invite our respected and beloved principal, Dr. Muzaffar Hassan, to administer the oath to the incoming cabinets.
We hereby pledge absolute loyalty to our alma mater. We promise to serve our school with utmost integrity and undertake on this day, 25th June 2022, to uphold the good name of our school and to bring honor and glory to this institution.
Thank you, sir.
May I request the chief guest of the day, His Excellency Consul General of India, Mr. Muhammad Shahid Alam and Madam Dr. Shakila Shahid, to kindly come onto the stage and present the cabinet members with badges and sashes. I request our principal and vice principals to accompany the guests.
Cabinet, stand at ease.
Now, we have the head boy, Master Mithun Raghu Velluru. His foremost aim in life is nothing but to raise the standard of society and all aspects so that the world of beauty and perfection may be illuminated. Now, we have the head boy, Master Mithun Raghu Velluru. His foremost aim in life is nothing but to raise the standard of society and all aspects so that the world of beauty and perfection may be illuminated. He aspires to pursue mechanical engineering.
If your actions create a legacy that inspires others to dream more, learn more, and do more, then you are an excellent leader. A humble and enthusiastic speaker who loves taking up challenges. She is the one and only, our illustrious head girl, Manhar Rizwan.
Next is the exceptionally talented enunciating orator, the literary secretary. A legasite has participated in Best MUN 2022 and National Essay Writing Competition. He is Master Dinesh Kumar Srinivasan. His aim is to become a neurosurgeon.
A hard-working, witty person who aspires to be a software engineer. orator who has brought nothing but laurels to the school as a cavalier in the youth leadership program. She is Sayyida Alisha Sharyar, the gifted literary secretary.
Next in line is the talented and versatile Cultural Secretary, Master Aaron George Shibu. He is a competent communicator at Toastmasters International and President of IISJED Reporters Club. His aim is to become a recognized Toastmaster and pursue CA.
A cheerful and sociable leader who aspires to be a physicist, an enunciating orator whose motto in life is life before death, strength before weakness, and journey before destination. She is Maria Abdul Qayyum, the eminent Cultural Secretary.
Exceptionally marvelous Sports Secretary, Master Ibrahim Firasat. He represented our school in the cluster meet for 3 consecutive years and won bronze and silver medals. His aim in life is to become a pilot.
A girl of multiple talents, an inspiration to many, and passionate about sports. She has proudly represented IISJ in the cluster meet and nationals for 2 consecutive years, and one day aspires to play for the Olympics. Her motto in life is to never give up and aspire to inspire before we aspire. She is the ever-energetic Farha Khan, Sports Secretary.
Now, the house captains are being honored. First is the responsible and artistic person, the Red House Captain, Master Iyad Rashid. He won gold medals in various school events. His aim is to pursue CA and be an athletic director.
Bharvi Hirvania, the exuberant Red House captain who aims to be a cardiac surgeon. Her motto in life is to never be afraid of taking a step, as success starts when one starts believing in oneself.
Next is the cheerful, handsome and lovable Blue House Captain, Master Hisb Ayub Patel. He is a gold medalist in various inter-house events and also a bronze holder in cluster meet. His aim is to become a business magnate.
Walking forward proudly, we have the kind and humble Blue House Captain, Shazia Hakim, who is passionate about public speaking and loves to connect with others. She aspires to be a successful chartered accountant.
our greenhouse captain, who is bold, confident and humble, Master Syed Jamaluddin Kirmani. His aim is to serve our country in Air Force.
She is confident, responsible and an eloquent speaker who aspires to be a cardiovascular surgeon. A keen lover of books who accepts failures and learns from experience. She is Wanya Kaleem, the greenhouse captain.
Now, Yellow House Captain, skillful, hard-working person, Master Mohammad Rasin. He aspires to become an entrepreneur. He left to India due to an emergency.
An enthusiastic and lively person who is an optimist by nature. She aspires to be a chartered accountant. She is none other than Alina Mohammad Rehan, the Yellow House Captain.
Following is the assistant head boy, who is a skillful and talented person, Master Mohammad Sanook. He aspires to become a software engineer.
An orator, persuasive individual and an aspiring psychiatrist, living with the aim of motivating others to become independent and self-reliant. Please put your hands together for the assistant head girl, Madiha Fatima.
Next is the studious and proficient Assistant Literary Secretary, Master Santosh Srinivasan. He aspires to become an orthopedic surgeon.
Meritorious, vibrant and vivacious, an aspiring software engineer. She believes in hard work and dreams of making her parents proud. She is Ariba Muhammad Aslam, the Assistant Literary Secretary.
Now we have this talented and cheerful Assistant Cultural Secretary, Master Bilal Yunus. He aspires to become a cardiologist.
An immensely passionate and hard-working public speaker. She aspires to become a doctor and dreams of making her parents proud. She lives by the quote, "You can neither have results or excuses, not both. She is Hania Rafi Sufi, the Assistant Cultural Secretary.
Following is the skillful and brilliant Assistant Sports Secretary, Master Mohammad Samiuddin. He aspires to become a chemical engineer.
Working forward proudly, we have the Assistant Sports Secretary, Shada Shafiq, an ardent sports lover who has represented IISJ at the Cluster Meet and Nationals for 4 consecutive years.
Assistant Red House Captain, talented and studious person, Master Arsalan Aziz. He aspires to become a business tycoon.
Her ambition in life is to become a writer, a keen listener and quiet observer whose interests lie in reading and writing. She is the versatile Assistant Red House Captain, Nada Najib Kalapadan.
Next is the most inspiring personality, Master Nafil Qadri, the Assistant Blue House Captain. He aspires to become a neurosurgeon.
Stepping forward, we now have the vibrant and strong-minded Assistant Blue House Captain, Samiha, an excellent athlete who has represented IISJ at the cluster meet for 3 consecutive years.
Assistant Greenhouse Captain, who is a hard-working and dedicated person, Master Fazil Mansoori. He aspires to become a cardiosurgeon.
The epitome of perfection and modesty. The motto written across her life is work hard in silence and let your success make the noise. She is the versatile Assistant Greenhouse Captain, Shazia Patel.
Last but not least, Assistant Yellow House Captain, Master Ramiz Akram. He is studious and good at sports. He aspires to pursue CA.
Known for being responsible and her immaculate calligraphy skills, she aspires to become a cognitive behavioral therapist. She is the diligent Assistant Yellow House Captain, Amina. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam, for doing the honors. Hearty congratulations to all the newly invested cabinet members. We wish that you fulfill your dreams and carry out your duties, uphold your values and bring laurels to the alma mater. A prefect is the one who reflects the spirit of the class. Indeed, she is the role model. Her prime duty is to uphold unity, strength and performance of the class. The class prefects of the 9 to 12 block girls section will now march for the oath-taking ceremony.
सदते में जावा मेरे दिल जानिया मैं शीश झुकावा मेरे दिल जानिया तेरे नाम जो कर जावा कमी तू सारे जहां से प्यारी मेरे भारत की बेटी है सारे जहां में भारी मेरे भारत की बेटी दिल जान है शान हमारी मेरे भारत की बेटी जीती रहो जीतती रहो टपके हर आंसू है अपना जो तेरे होठों पे ठहरे वो गीत अब अपना जो सीना तान के तू चल दे उठता है सर अपना जो जी ले अपनी जिंदगी सर पर हाथ है अपना तेरा जो भी है सपना अब जिम्मा अपना सपने सच करने की तेरी बारी तू सारे जहां से प्यारी मेरे भारत की बेटी है सारे जहां पे भारी मेरे भारत की बेटी दिल जान है शान हमारी मेरे भारत की बेटी जीती रहो जीतती रहो
song Bharat Ki Beti by the school choir trained by Mrs. Ramsina, Mrs. Nasila BS and Dr. Shipra Singh. Now I request Vice Principal Girls Section Mrs. Faradunisa to lead the oath.
We promise to serve our school with utmost integrity and render selfless services to maintain good discipline and lead our school on the path of honor and glory.
Thank you, ma'am. I invite the cabinet members to pin up the badges to the class prefects. It is indeed a defining moment for the entire cabinet and the prefects. I hope that these young leaders will uphold the values of the school and keep the reputation high while discharging their duties honestly and impartially.
Leading people are the most challenging and the most gratifying undertaking of all human endeavors. Now, let us witness the much anticipated oath-taking ceremony as the class prefects of 9 to 12 boy section will be vested with their badges.
Freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champions, take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration lives around us, every nation all around us, staying forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game, and together in the end of the day, we all say when I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a baby. When I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now wave your flag, now wave your flag. Oh, 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 oh. you freedom, give you fire, give you reason, take you higher. See the champions take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it's around us. Every nation, all around us. Stay forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game, and together in the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a wave. When I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag. Oh, 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 we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving. When I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, no 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 wave your flag. Oh, 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 oh,
Marvelous song by Music Club, The Waving Flag, celebrating victory and singing glory. This song was trained under the able guidance of Mr. Chujuguru, Mr. Maryadas and Mr. Hanifa. I request the officiating Vice Principal of Boys Section, Mr. Syed Abdul Haq, to lead the oath.
We promise to serve our school with utmost integrity and render selfless services to maintain good discipline and lead our school on the path of honor and glory.
I invite the cabinet members to pin the badges to the entrusted new leaders. Congratulations and good luck for your upcoming responsibilities.
International Indian School Jeddah acknowledges the services of the House in Charges and felicitates them with certificates of appreciation. May I invite the chairman of the School Managing Committee, Mr. Mohsin Hussain Khan, to kindly present the certificates to the outgoing House in Charges. I invite the Red House in Charges, Mrs. Arshia Begum and Dr. Shipra Singh onto the stage. Mrs. Arshia Begum, the Red House in Charge. Dr. Shipra Singh, the Red House in Charge. I invite the Blue House in Charges, Mrs. Fahim Unissa and Mrs. Rafiq Unissa onto the stage. Miss Fahim Unissa, the Blue House in Charge. Mrs. Rafiq Unissa, the Blue House in Charge. I invite the Green House in Charges, Mrs. Nishat Fatima and Mrs. Subaira Baby onto the stage. Mrs. Nishat Fatima, the Green House in Charge. The Yellow House in Charges, Mrs. Sakina Uzma and Mrs. Fatima Begum onto the stage. Mrs. Sakina Uzma, the Yellow House in Charge. Mrs. Fatima Begum, the Yellow House in Charge.
I call upon Mr. Abdul Hamid Qureshi and Mrs. Nasira Fatima from Red House. I request Dr. Zia and Mr. Jasim to come up on stage and do the honors. I call upon Mr. Chanju Guru and Mrs. Hannan from Blue House. I call upon Mr. Chanju Guru and Mrs. Hannan from Blue House. I call upon Mr. Adnan Anarwala and Mrs. Siddiqa Banu from Green House. I call upon Mr. Biju Anthony and Mrs. Sagara from Yellow House.
Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. May I invite our beloved principal, Dr. Muzaffar Hassan, to kindly hand over the portfolios of the new responsibilities to the new house in charges. I call upon Mr. Biju Anthony and Mrs. Sabra from Red House. I call upon Mr. Biju Anthony and Mrs. Sabra from Red House. I call upon Mr. Abdul Hamid Qureshi and Mrs. Nooreen Ibrahim from Blue House. I call upon Mr. Hari Krishna and Mr. Veeranguti from Greenhouse. I call upon Mr. Feroz Kidwai and Mr. Shahnawaz from Yellow House. Mr. Feroz Kidwai and Mr. Shahnawaz from Yellow House.
The Red House in charges, Mrs. Shahina Jalili and Mrs. Rani Rajesh, onto the stage. Mrs. Shahina Jalili, the Red House in charge. Mrs. Rani Rajesh, the Red House in charge. May I invite the Blue House in charges, Mrs. Neha Mazhar and Mrs. Shagufta, onto the stage. Mrs. Neha Mazhar, the Blue House in charge. Mrs. Shagufta, the Blue House in charge. May I invite the Green House in charges, Mrs. C.J. Mary Luke and Mrs. Asma Qazi, onto the stage. Mrs. C.J. Mary Luke, the Green House in charge.
like to invite the newly invested head girl of the academic session 2022-23, Manha Rizwan, to express her views.
To be confident yet down to earth, to be innovative yet determined, to be disciplined yet approachable, to be firm yet patient and kind, leading from the front, guiding from beside, and supporting from behind, the hallmarks of a true leader, that one that I hope and aspire to be this year. Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, His Excellency, Consul General of India, Mr. Muhammad Shahid Alam and Dr. Shakila Shahid Alam, respected Chairman of the School Managing Committee, Mr. Mohsin Hussain Khan, esteemed members of the School Managing Committee, beloved Principal Dr. Muzaffar Hussain Khan, esteemed members of the officiating Vice Principal, Boys Section, Vice Principal, Girls Section, respected school officials, HMs of various blocks, teachers, parents, and aspiring leaders, and my dear friends, Assalamu alaikum, and a very bright morning to one and all. Standing here before you all today, I would like to take this chance to thank the Almighty for turning this dream of mine into a reality, and teachers and parents without whose unending support and guidance I wouldn't have been where I am today. It was this lesson that I learned after becoming the head girl that I now want to share with you all today. Believing in yourself and a little push from those around you are two things that are vital and play the key role to success. In some stories, we need a little encouragement to do our best, and in some, we play the role of encouraging our peers to give in their best. This is one among the valuable lessons IISJED teaches us to carry forth in all our future endeavors, that we give in our best. And this is exactly what my team and I will be doing in every way that we can. This year, we plan to put extra efforts in areas of self-discipline, self-discovery of hidden potential, and self-empowerment. We plan to bring these qualities of every individual to the limelight and use those as stepping stones to achieve our common goal, all-round development. Together as a family, both you and I progress and thus polish ourselves into becoming the best versions of ourselves. Together, we prove fruitful in upholding the values and ethics taught to us from the very beginning. I feel immense joy as I now congratulate my team of cabinet members and newly appointed class prefects. We now equally share the responsibility to make sure that no one is left behind. We believe in the concept, together we can and together we will. Combining our diverse qualities and using it as a driving force and strength is how successful leaders turn dreams into reality. Let us hold these words close to us as we embark on this journey ahead. The pessimist complains about the wind, while the optimist waits for it to change. But it is the leader who adjusts the sails and take hold of the wheel. After spending the last 2 years online, deprived of our school environment, discipline, and most importantly, the joy of being a physical student, let us join hands in contributing efforts to let everyone know that henceforth we shall be the valiant batch. Valiant because we no longer show just fearlessness and determination, but we now show rare and strong courage in achieving the unachieved. I would conclude my speech by the statement, we now build paths where trails couldn't be left. We now climb mountains that never knew footprints, and we now build our own ladders and set higher benchmarks. We, the batch of 2022 to 23, no longer complain about the wind, nor do we sit and expect it to change. We adjust our sails and claim new territories. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you, Manha.
I humbly request the newly entrusted head boy, Master Mithun Raghuveluru, to share his immense happiness on this occasion and motivate, inspire, and encourage the students to dream big and inspire big.
Part of life is learning to take responsibility for your successes and for your failures. You can't go blaming others or being jealous. Seeing somebody else's success as your failure is a cancerous way to live. And well, if one has never failed, he would never have the opportunity to succeed. And if that were the case, I would not be standing here as the head boy of IISJ. Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, His Excellency Consul General Mr. Muhammad Shahid Alam and Dr. Shakila Shahid Alam. Respected Chairman of the Managing Committee, Mr. Mohsin Hussain Khan. Esteemed members of the Managing Committee, beloved Principal Dr. Muzaffar Hassan Sir, Vice Principal of 9 to 12 Boys Section and Girls Section. Respected school observers, HMs of various blocks, proud parents, persevering teachers, and my fellow friends. Greetings of peace, Assalamu alaikum, and good morning to one and all. First and foremost, I am privileged and grateful for the honor of being bestowed as the head boy. I thank my teachers who are a beacon of light with never-ending advice, and my parents who are the pillars of my life, guiding me through challenges, driving me forward, and exposing me to the world. Success is knowing your purpose in life, growing to reach your maximum potential, and sowing seeds that benefit others. Things had been going off course over the past 2 years. Our school, however, never gave up, never compromised the potential it had to provide, instead maximizing what it had. Even during the pandemic, the resources provided by our school were fantastic. The countless activities that we were unable to complete are unfortunate, but we promise that we will do more than what we can and finally accomplish at the end of the year. We will take our school to new heights, removing boundaries, maximizing our potential, and discovering skills. With the newly appointed cabinets, teachers, prefects, and my friends, let me make you all crystal clear that I'll strive diligently for everyone, ensuring that you have the adequate resources to improve your talents, flourish academically, and grow as a person. I would like to introduce to you the 4 primary aims for this year in order to make it unique, unforgettable, and one of a kind. First, from this year, we make it mandatory for all the clubs of IISJED to hold an event, competition, or a workshop for its members every month, increasing the frequency of programs and thus maximizing the opportunities for you to excel. Cabinet members will overlook the activities, assess the clubs, and guide them along this journey. Second is to increase greenery in the campus. He that plants trees loves others beside himself. It is the humans who have grown with the nature since evolution started. But just for the sake of revolution, we have been clearing the trees and greenery. We propose this idea to place more plants in all floors of the campus. This provides us fresh, purified air, and at the same time, it gives us practical knowledge which is highly effective. Third, we will provide academic help for students on any subject. I will make sure that the cabinets and the bright students form a team and come up forward to teach those who are in need during the free periods and the recess. Finally, introducing to you which IISJ has never seen or heard of, the IISJ MUN. A Model United Nations Conference is more than just about communicating. It is about collaborating, making new connections, brainstorming new solutions, and deriving to new resolutions. I, the head boy, the literary secretary, and the various other students who are aware of the functioning of an MUN will conduct a conference soon after the summer vacation. I promise all of you that this will mark the beginning of a new era in the academics and extracurricular of the students of IISJ. And there would be no question of shortage in resources and opportunities. लहरों से डरकर नौका पार नहीं होती, लहरों से डरकर नौका पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. This is Mithun Raghuveluru signing in as the head boy of IISJ for the academic year 2022-2023.
Thank you, Mithun, for your fantastic speech. Successful leaders see the opportunities in every difficulty rather than difficulty in every opportunity. May I take the privilege to invite respected Principal Dr. Muzaffar Hassan to share his thoughts with us.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all of you present on this grand occasion of Investiture Ceremony 2022-23. His Excellency, the Consul General of India, Janab Muhammad Shahid Alam Sahib, the very special guest on this occasion, Dr. Shakila Shahid Alam, the Chairman of the School Managing Committee, Mr. Mohsin Hussain Khan, the Academic Subcommittee member, the Finance Subcommittee member, the Vice Principals, Headmaster and Headmistress from different blocks, and my dear participating children and their respected parents. This time you'll find a novelty in the celebration of this investiture ceremony, where we have made the provision of celebrating this occasion together with boys and girls section, to make it more interesting and more entertaining. On this occasion, I remember to quote the great philosopher, Chinese philosopher Confucius, who rightly said, "I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. But I do and I understand." So seeing and hearing and doing. The pedagogical psychologist had the opinion that the 70% of learning comes out of what we do. Through doing, 70% of learning takes place. And this is the reason that we focus our teaching learning process through doing, learning by doing, and activity-based learning. By celebrating this occasion, it's not simply taking the oath and taking the pledge. It is an occasion for all the children, participating children, to learn to take the responsibility and accountability. In future, many of you will become a political leader, you will opt the political career, and like cabinet of ministers, this student cabinet is not lesser than that of the cabinet of ministers. And I strongly believe what you have taken in your oath will be implemented on the ground. Because what you do here in different capacities as the house captain and the head boy and the head girl, this responsibility will take you to the future prospective career where you will, this learning will make you enabled to be a good leader, to be a good academician, to be a good politician. So I congratulate all the cabinet members, and I especially thank the organizing team who has taken the special pain to organize this program, and our special and very heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, the CGI and Madam CGI and the other managing committee members who have attended this program and who have taken the time out of their hectic and busy schedule to come over here. So once again, I feel my heartfelt thanks to all of you and my best wishes to all the participating children for your rewarding future career. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. These are stimulating thoughts for us, sir. These proud moments we will revere. We assure ourselves that we will safeguard these valuable thoughts.
May I kindly request the Honorable Chief Guest, His Excellency Consul General of India, Mr. Muhammad Shahid Alam, to share his precious views on the occasion.
Thank you. Chairman of the School Management Committee, esteemed members of the School Management Committee, principal, vice principals, teachers, non-teaching members of the school, dear students and their parents, Assalamu alaikum, good morning. At the outset, I would like to heartily congratulate all the cabinet members and the prefects to have this new appointment as the cabinet members. I wish you all the best for your future, and also that the fact that inshallah you will do a great academic in this year 2022-2023. As someone said that the role of a cabinet members are of a leaders, and I'll mention that there are 3 minimum qualities that you should possess in order to become an effective leaders. First of all, you should have a vision, and this vision is based not only on your skill but also on your experience. So whatever the things which you want to improve in your academic career or to change some system, you have to have the reality that this is the opportunity available, these are the constraints, and based on your skills, you have to have that vision. I was very happy to see the vision from both sides, both group captain of Mr. Mithun and the other lady, the girl part, that they have a broad vision. So this is a very good initiative step. Second thing which you always remember is the teamwork. No leader can be successful in his vision unless he has this ability of teamwork. He should know the ability and the skill of each member of his team as well as the students, and then utilize that skill and the potential of the students to achieve that vision. The third, the most important thing is the empathy for all the students. I believe that all the students have talents. Some are obvious, some are latent. It is the job of the cabinet members and the prefect to identify those latent talents as well from each of the students and then try to harness those things. Of course, you will be helped by your teaching and non-teaching staff from the school, but at the same time you should realize that each one is important and each one has its own ability. So you should harness those abilities. So these were the 3 suggestions which I wanted to give. Now I will share 2 anecdotes of my experience here. A couple of months ago, I went to one of the prestigious school in the kingdom. And I always believe that sharing of experience and expertise and sharing of learning experiences are very important. So I went there with a very high expectations, and I thought that I will learn something from them, and then we'll try to implement in our school. Fortunately, I was also joined by my beloved wife here. So we went there. Then after some time, we realized that instead of learning from them, we can give more to them. So that was the thing. You should realize, you should feel proud about it. The way every event, not only about this event, but the way every event is conducted in such a professional manner. not only from the school higher up, but also from all the teaching and non-teaching staff, and most importantly, the students and the parents who make the program successful. Believe me, I had a very high expectation, because that school had a very huge resources, so many resources. But the way the output was there, it is no match to our school. You should feel proud about it. So keep on doing this great work, the way you professionally organize yourself, the way you conduct yourself, and the way your teaching and non-teaching staff of the school, headed by the principal and the school management committee, all they are guided by it. Yes, we have a limited resources. We need to identify, we need to recognize and accept this fact that we have a limited resources. But the way we harness these resources and come out with such a good result and such a good output, really it's a remarkable achievement of the school, and it is the history of more than 50 years of this school, right from the very beginning. So you are an important part of this prestigious school. This is one thing which I wanted to share. The second thing which I would like to encourage you, based on this experience of Hajj. What actually happened that this year, as you all aware, that the Hajj was announced very late. There was certain apprehension that whether we would be able to make it. The Hajj agreement, which is signed every year, was on 20th of April. Then it was the Ramadan time. Eid time, everything is off. So we started somewhere the preparation around 8th May. And there was a huge concerns all over India and in the kingdom too, that whether we would be able to make it. Finally, when we were able to issue the visa on 31st of May, then the Saudi authorities congratulated me, saying that this is the first year where the first visa of Haji were introduced. I am giving this example because when you start a dream or a vision, people will make apprehension, people will have concerns, but you are sure about your ability, when you are sure about your team ability, where you are sure that we will have a teamwork, then you can achieve any dream. This year we have made so many changes in the Hajj arrangements that within a short span of time, we are able to provide the best kind of services to our pilgrims. Inshallah, they will be able to perform Hajj in a very good way. So, though it's the example is not may be directly relevant to you, but the main point I want to drive is that nothing can prevent you to realize your dream if you know your potential, if you know your challenges, and if you know the vision which you want to achieve. So this is the short message which I want to give you. And once again, congratulations to the entire cabinet members, including the parents who have been attending here. And hats off to all the teaching and non-teaching staffs. You are doing a marvelous job. People may or may not accept it, but I know I have visited different schools, and I'm very much proud of the fact that I have been associated with this school not as a consul general for 1.5 years since last 1.5 year, but more than half of a decade right now. So thank you so much to be a part of this prestigious event, and inshallah I look forward for a great output from the new cabinet members and the school. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for the pearls of wisdom.
The challenge of leadership is to be strong but not rude, to be kind, not weak, and to be proud but not arrogant. Successful leaders see opportunities in every difficulty rather than the difficulty in each opportunity. And ready to face this challenge is our cabinet. So let us now watch a presentation on the past achievements of the cabinet members.
Yes, yes, okay. बस बस बाकी
their presence despite their busy schedule. My heartfelt thanks to our school chairman, Mr. Mohsen Hussain Khan, and other school managing committee members for their most esteemed presence. I would like to extend a bona fide gratefulness to esteemed Principal Sir, Dr. Muzaffar Hassan, and Vice Principal of the Boys Section, Mr. Syed Abdul Haq, and the beloved Vice Principal of the Girls Section, Mrs. Faratunisa Ma'am, for setting up a podium to do our counterpart for this great institution. I would love to express a cordial gratitude towards our headmaster of the boys section and the headmistress of the girls section for entrusting and bestowing us with this privilege. We also thank other school dignitaries for adding up reverence to today's program. The show stealers of today, I take pride in thanking our dear teachers for the extreme support and guidance. My sincere gratitude to the heap of efforts taken by the versatile show anchors who were meticulously trained by Mrs. Farhana Khan of Boys Section, Mrs. Amina Khan of Boys Section, Mrs. Maimuna Jabeen of Girls Section, and Mrs. Arshia Begum of Girls Section. The foundation for this day was laid days ago. The event conveners, Dr. Vijayendra Singh, Mr. Adil Akhtar Khan, and Mr. Muhammad Imran Khan of Boys Section, and Mrs. Ranjit Kaur and Mrs. Jasmine Sheikh of Girls Section, who put in amazing efforts to organize a clear-cut, coherent program. A collective appreciation to my vibrant prefects, proud parents, and the in-camera backstage heroes. Thank you for enriching the aura with your support. I am indeed ecstatic to thank you once again for gracing and making this program a grand success, inter alia for maintaining patience as well. Thank you. Thank you, Dinesh, for your fabulous vote of thanks.
All great things come to an end, but this is the beginning of a new start. Let's bring the curtains down on this ceremony with the national anthem. I request everyone to kindly stand up.
Please get ready for the national anthem.
I request the parents to proceed to the 3 to 5 quadrangle for refreshment.